Thank you, welcome. I am a Nigerian who lives here in South Africa with my family, and I've been living in South Africa for a while. And yes, I talk about various things as well as I also talk about Nigeria and South Africa. That is why this topic actually interests me. Guys, drum roll. Unity is finally coming, okay? Give this video a thumbs up whenever you see this video, or if you join the live stream, just give this video a thumbs up. And this is actually an interesting one for me because I just came across this podcast, okay? It's called +234 Mzamzi, guys. Have you seen this podcast? If you've seen this podcast, tell me on the comment section. If you've seen any of their videos, tell me on the comment section, okay? I myself, I just came across it 2 days ago, and I'm like, oh my god. You say what? I have to talk about this. I have to ask you guys what you think. And I think, okay, let me just say, so there's this podcast that is called +234 Mzamzi. +234 Mzamzi is a podcast. So thank you for that thumbs up. And then this podcast is actually they said the aim of this podcast is to unite South Africa and Nigeria. My God, how beautiful. And also Africa generally. So if you don't understand how the name came about, Mzamzi is South Africa, right? And so +234 is the international telephone code for Nigeria. So it's kind of it's just a creative name that they came about, and they called it +234 Mzamzi. Hello, Bonso. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Please give this video a thumbs up, okay? So this what do you think about that podcast? Have you listened to it? I think 2 or 3 of their topics, and it was mind blowing. It was very fascinating, especially they talked about I think marriage between Nigerians and South Africans. They were like saying who is actually fueling the narratives, and it was their podcast was packed full of information, guys. Like I sat down to watch the video for 1 hour plus, and I finished it. It was very very much. It was fascinating, and I'm like, what do you guys think about this podcast? I think there's one of their video that I want to actually unpack. I want to react to one of their videos because they said quite a lot. Okay, look it up. It's very very it's about the creators of that podcast is, her name is Keofiwe. She's a South African lady, and Nedu is a Nigerian. He has always been in the media. I think he was in the radio then, and he was also running another podcast in Nigeria. Then I don't know what happened. I think they had a misunderstanding on that podcast. He left. I think he's now in South Africa. Then he created this +234 Ramsey with Keofiwe, a South Africa. I don't know Keofiwe. If you know Keofiwe, tell me. She a media personality because she also sounds, very, very enlightened. Why do you look like that? No, I don't know what you're saying. How do I look? Don't I look good? I know I look good anyway. So please give the live a thumbs up, okay? So so both of them came together to create this podcast +234 Mzamzi. You guys should check it out if you have not already. Their topics were very 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 fascinating to me. I think the last thing they talked about they are talking about things that affect South Africa and Nigeria. They said the aim of the podcast is actually unity, talk about different topics and very difficult topics, because somebody has to talk about these difficult topics, right? So it's actually a very mind-blowing podcast. If you have not listened to that podcast, try and listen. Try and go and see what that podcast, because I want to react to a few of their videos. Is a welcome development. I always tell people there's something they said that was very profound. They say Nigeria and South Africa is one, those two countries are very remarkable in Africa, that if they come together, it's all about unity for them. It's all about saying, creating unity instead of division. That's what they say the podcast is all about. Obviously, there will be what they call basbos in Nigeria, meaning there will be a lot of differences, there will be a lot of different views and opinions. But at the end of the day, in that case, I think they disagree to agree at the end of the day, which makes sense. Okay, So that's what that this live stream is about actually. If you've not seen that podcast, try and listen and tell. Probably I'll make some videos to react to some of their topics already. Okay, give give the live stream a thumbs up, okay, and share your thoughts. Has anybody listened to those podcasts? You guys in South Africa, I don't know. I think I say a lot of Nigerians there. I say a few South Africans on the comment section. If you have listened to that podcast, just say it on the comment section, okay? It's just a quick one. I just want to talk about it. Then we'll probably make some live videos, real regular live videos. I've been very busy all this time, very very busy, and then I'll make some videos to react to some of their topics, because some of their topics have been fascinating to me. They talked about church business in Africa, why Africans use church as a business, which is true. Yes, it's the one with three guys and one girl. Yes, 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 yes. One woman. Yes, her name is Kelfiwe. Yeah, that's the podcast. It's very. If you start watching the podcast, you will be very very intrigued, and like I started and I sat there till I finished watching. I didn't. I just came across the podcast and I said, let me see what's going on here, and I had to finish the whole 1 hour. So that's how I know the podcast is going to really be a very interesting one. And they talk about a lot of topics that relate to South Africa and Nigeria, and obviously we know that we have differences, but we also have similarities. So I want you guys to check that podcast out, and some of their the sun is hitting my face. Anyway, I'm in the car. I'm just trying to go get my daughter. Some of their topics, I want to dissect them and react to them, and yeah, because obviously this is my what I've been talking about, South Africa and Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Sbu. Thank you, Sbu, for joining. Okay. Hi, Tambang. Hi, Tabang. How are you? Thank you for joining. Please give this live stream a thumbs up. Tell me what you think. Share your thoughts. If you've watched that podcast, tell me you've watched it. If you've not, tell me, and also try and go and check it out. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I will see you when I see you. I'll try and come live. I've been very busy these days. Boosie, please go live again. Of you again. You can. I want to watch it. Okay, okay. I will try and come live. Maybe tomorrow. Okay, maybe I will try live tomorrow. I'm not going to be that busy tomorrow. So yeah, thank you for joining. Give the thumbs up. Give the live stream a thumbs up. I don't even know how to do live streams these days, because it's been a minute. Anyway, the sun is hitting my face. Guys, I will see you on the next one. Okay, if you have watched that podcast, tell me, share your thoughts with me, what you think, and yeah, we'll take it off from there. I just want to talk what I intend to talk about in the next few videos, stroke live streams on my channel. I want to react to some of their videos, plus 234 Mzamzi. Of course, all their topic has to do with South Africa and Nigeria, and it's a new podcast, so they are still saying, talking about very interesting topics that some people maybe not really. I think they are actually approaching it in a good way. So I will see how that goes. Okay, thank you everyone for joining. Bye.